Just roll the intro.
Was 12 years old and adolescence, real confused and asking questions. Body changing, new perceptions. Girls look good, new distraction. Knew what all my own provisions. Going down a new direction, seeing life somewhat different. Growing up in transition, had a lot going on at one time in my developing mind. The struggle wasn't in my brain. Faith was being washed down the drain. I thought I was strong, but I wasn't making foes but a dozen. My body's growth was half the problems. Weeding girls didn't solve it. Let me back up to the start. 7 kids of us and all the second notice of the bunch. 5 girls and 2 boys. Yes, I was the troublemaker. It did not start until later. My young years, all went well. Teen years, broad hell. Stubborn lion, sneaky rebel. Weed and porno caused me trouble. Fought with fist and bat was true. Instead of fighting with the issue. My parents didn't know about this life, cause I always had a lie. Had they known I would be dealt with. My sorry but would be finished. Lust came at an early age. Angry thoughts brought me to rage. Isolation made me eager. Troubled mind made me meaner. Didn't realize I was blessed. Blindness covered thankfulness. Growing up with pain in my joints caused me to lose lots of points. The advice I wasn't hearing came out from my own spirit. God tried to get my attention. My rebel side wouldn't listen. Life was hectic. Being a rebel caused me to stay up in trouble. But just as any other teen, I only cared about me. Sin came to rule with me. It looked so dignified, but then finally one day I had to tell it goodbye. Pin my sins to the cross, had to get it crucified. It was a new group of people, helped me live a better life. Told me Christians were cool too. At first I thought it was a lie until I saw it for myself. Come to find out they were right. It was time to dedicate my whole life to the Christ. But in the process someone caught my eye. Hey pretty, how's it going? What's your name? Nice to know you. When can I get to meet you? I really wanna get to know you. I like you and you like me. Let's get married, you and me. But didn't go like that cause I was shy and distant. It wasn't until 6 years later I would be engaged to her. A long time, yeah I know, but we both had lots of goals. Her name stayed in my mind. I just need some kind of sign. She looks like the perfect chick to spend my whole life with. Her smile caught my attention and she was also a Christian. Couldn't tell her how I think. She was way out of my league. Soon we became friends. I just like being in her presence. It came time to graduate. College would move her away. Now what's next to come? Music was my first love. I poured in my whole life to use my love for Christ. Still hurt from Sissy's death. Writing songs helped me vent. My past hurts down on paper helped me out. Like a favorite bedroom session started cool. Then I would move on to tours. Moving on with my career. Loving what I did was clear. Music is what I love most. Just check my Instagram post. Then one day my phone rang. My face lit when I saw the name. Hey pretty, how's it going? Life is great. Moving forward, how you been? You around? Nice, you're moving back to town. Let me know if you need help. I will volunteer myself. My little crush never left. Can I get to the next step? After proof and no more doubt, I stood up and asked her out at first. She told me no, I couldn't just let it go. I stayed around a few weeks later, though I did not like her answer. She saw my heart and persistence and how I was consistent. Took a year of hard pursuit for me to call her my boo. I had to put a ring on it. You can say I was determined now that we've settled down. I have not thrown in the towel. Music is still in my veins. Without it, I would be insane. Fake rappers, I am coming. Haters, you can keep on running. I am not going away. I'm set in stone and here to stay. Took a break and now I'm back, bringing in some new tactics. Heard my story being explained, but there's more to my growing pains.
we made it. It was definitely an interesting dock, but we're getting unloaded now. It's been an interesting drive out here, guys. Man, that was brutal coming through some of those small towns. And some of those lanes, they're 2-lane roads, but there's really only enough space for me, for the truck. And so that was tough. I'm not gonna lie, I was puckered up on that one, guys. But our next pickup is about 25 miles away from here. But it's about an hour away because of all the small towns and stuff. But I did just book a load that pays really, really good. It goes from Dallas up to Denver for $4,000. So, and then I booked some weekend stuff too. We have a lot to catch up on, guys. A whole lot to catch up on. But for right now, let's get out of here first. Let's figure this out, get unloaded, and then we'll be able to talk about what we got going on. All right, got our placards taken off. Let's go ahead and put these away. Did I get everything? Yeah, got it all. Let's go see if they're finished up. I love these trees. Paperwork is signed. Guys, today we're having a pretty good day. Just booked some pretty good loads for next week. Although it is gonna be tight with the loads that I booked. It's gonna be tight with me making that Houston truck show though, I'm not gonna lie. But if you watch this channel long enough, you know if there's one thing about me, I'm gonna make it happen. Even if I have to deadhead 1,000 miles to get there, we're gonna make it happen. That shouldn't be the case, but in trucking, you never know. So right now we're coming out of the dock. All right, let's go close up these doors and get out of here.
Window pane. Window pane. Window pane. Window pane. I grew up second to oldest, had a name with the story. End result was God getting the glory. Felt like the old above 7, God's number. In reality, I wasn't, not even a stunner. Had 4 eyes, a nerdy being chicks didn't dig me. Had a brain full of smarts, yet I still felt empty. Not only that, I was stuck in a house with 4 walls surrounding me. Yeah, I wanted out. Some call it protection, I saw it as a prison. Either way it went, it wasn't my decision. When you put a step and jump behind doors that cause attention, my parents weren't wrong, though they gave me destination. The glasses on my face weren't clear that my vision there was mom and pop. They deserve honorable mention. But in the midst of my life, there were 2 pieces of glass. Some call it a window, call it separation from the world's madness. Window pane. Window pane. Window pane. Window pane. Window pane. Window pane. I thought I was dope while smoking on that dope, but I was stupid in the head for choking on the smoke. Now I awoke, got my hair on straight. I could be so much further, but I made a mistake. I was raised in a Christian home with dedicated parents, taught us how to love and show godly manners. His brain told me I wasn't part of the system. I wasn't gonna be a part of that perfect painted picture. Then my sis went to heaven, no one did expect it. Had so much to blame in my heart, I couldn't take it. So I grabbed some pen and paper to write down my emotions. Turns out it would help with my commotion. Yeah, I saw that life could change in a second. From that point on, I had to change my message. Now on the other side of the glass, and I use my pain to deter people of my past. Window pane. Window pane. Window pane.
He that walketh with wise men shall be wise.
Window pane. Window
The
pane.
companion of fools shall be destroyed.
Window pane. Window pane. I left my pain on the window. I no longer need it in the middle. My bedroom is where the separation dwell, and this window divided me from the trouble of the world. But there's a way around everything. The front door opened up and let me be. The window pane in my room held the glass, but the glass is what holds the pain from my past. Window pane. Window pane. Window pane. Window pane.
Well, they said dock 15. They should go ahead and get me loaded ASAP. Looks like dock 15 is that second to last one. Right there. So we're gonna open our doors, chalk the wheels and all that good stuff. You know, the usual. in the dock. So we have to take this off. It is a lot more difficult to turn your wheels when those tandems are way back there in the back. It takes a lot longer when you're turning the wheel for the truck to straighten up a little bit. Plus, homeboy over there wants to take up a lot of my parking room. So yeah, there he is. Yep, we're in there good. So we are right next to the airport, right here in Indianapolis. And I was just talking to The Anointed. He's the artist that sings that the intro song, the "Come Take a Ride with Me." You know, he lives right here in Indianapolis. And actually, he lives all of 5 to 10 minutes away from where we're at right now. So I'm going to see if I can kind of hold out to meet up with him while I'm here. I'm not sure if it's going to work out or not because he doesn't get off work for another 2.5 hours. He lives downtown, or he works downtown. So it might take him a second to get out here, even after he gets off work. And I really won't have the hours to do that. Actually, I can put in my GPS how far we are from home. Let's see. So we're about 15 hours away from home. It's not too bad. So I'm going to at least put in. Oh, we're getting loaded. So we're 998 miles away from home, which is basically 1,000 miles. So I'm gonna try to put in at least 400 miles in after we leave here. And that will give us about 600 miles tomorrow. And we'd be able to be home tomorrow night, do our 10-hour break, and then go drop this load off, and then I have a load. So since I have time, guys, okay, here's a synopsis. It's gonna sound crazy, all right? So here's what we're doing. We're picking this load up here in Indianapolis. We're going down to, this goes down to Houston, pays $2,800. This goes down to Houston. We're gonna deliver this load Friday morning. And then I have another load I'm picking up on the way back home that is going to Dallas. It pays $1,000. That's going to Dallas Monday morning. So of course, it sounds like I have the whole weekend off, right? Well, no. So when I get back Friday, I'm going to do a 34-hour break. Get my hours back on Sunday morning, which is Father's Day. Get my hours back Sunday morning. And there's a power-only run in San Antonio that pays $1,100. And so I'm going to bobtail from Houston to San Antonio, pick up this load. It goes 15 miles up the road. It gets loaded. And then I take that trailer back down the road where I picked it up from, 15 miles away. I drop it off. And then I'm going to bobtail home. It pays $1,100. That's not bad at all. It's a 3-hour drive from Houston to San Antonio, 3-hour drive there, pick up their trailer, take it 15 miles up the road, get it loaded, take it 15 miles back to where I picked it up from, drop that trailer off, and then go back home. Do a 10-hour break, and then I'm going to shoot out bright and early Monday morning around 4 a.m., between 3:30 and 4 a.m. to go drop off that load in Dallas. Now, it's $1,100. It's decent. I mean, if you think about it, within a whole work day, all of maybe 500, not even, like 450 miles round trip, $1,100, can't beat it. Now, the real reason I'm doing this load is because it's a tour load. And this tour load, it's for Broadway music equipment. So I'm taking that trailer to some kind of theater or something, and that's where the product is going to get loaded onto. And I guess one of their company drivers or whatever is going to move that around. So it's a Broadway theater load, and it's getting loaded with equipment and wardrobe and all that kind of stuff. But the main reason I'm doing this load, the money is decent, don't get me wrong, but the main reason I'm doing the load is to get in good with this agent, because after I spoke with him, he does have other tour loads. He said that Houston, where I live, is a hot area for those kind of loads, like Houston, San Antonio, and that kind of stuff. He will be getting into the ports pretty soon, like the port work. And so I'm trying to be his go-to guy for if he has any port work out of Houston. And so I'm trying to get in good with him. We did speak on the phone for a good 20 minutes, just kind of introducing ourselves and what we do and what we have to offer. And so I'm trying to get in good with this guy. Pays decent. I will have to sacrifice my Father's Day. But I'm trying to build a working relationship with this guy. So hopefully in the future it'll work. So sometimes you got to sacrifice things like Father's Day, Mother's Day, birthdays, holidays to better your future. But this is a good business decision. Hopefully I get in good with this guy. He's got work within the vicinity of where I live, so hopefully that works out. So we shall see. But back to today, where we're at now. This is a hazmat load, so when he finished loading me, I do have to go back there and secure this load down. Strap it down and make sure we're good. And we're gonna shoot on home. 1,000 miles to the house. We're gonna put down a good, I could put down 700 miles today, which I have put down 700 miles before. But I don't wanna stress myself tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to put in 400 miles today, which that's about 6 hours. And it's almost, it's about 2:30 now. We can still leave out, by 4 o'clock and still park this truck by 10 o'clock. Get our hours back by 8 in the morning. Haul a butt, get down there and still be home by hopefully 8 o'clock by the time the kids go to bed. So we'll see how this all works out. Y'all know how this is. In a perfect world, that's how it's gonna happen. So, but as soon as they do finish unloading me, there's a White Castle and a Steak and Shake up the road. Neither do we have in Houston. And so I'm probably gonna get White Castle because I can figure out Steak and Shake because there's some in Dallas. I can figure Steak and Shake out. White Castle, they're only up here in the Midwest. I think they have them in Philly and maybe Jersey too, and maybe New York. But having that St. Louis blood in me, we're gonna do the White Castle. And I might walk across the street to the Steak and Shake and grab a milkshake too, and just have an all-out day. But there is an abandoned restaurant that's in the vicinity of everything, so we might stop by there and get us something to eat. Best of both worlds. Meanwhile, while I'm thinking about it, you guys check out the Facebook page, Lone Star Texas Rangers. Go check that page out because that's where I will be interacting with you guys on a daily basis, and announcements and all that fun stuff will be popping up. So y'all go check out that Facebook page. Meanwhile, let's go see if they need me to start securing this stuff now, because I prefer for them to let me know ahead of time so I could secure the stuff in the nose of the trailer so I ain't got to climb over anything like yesterday. But let's go check and see what they want going on, and we'll go from there. All right, got our paperwork. It is hazmat, so it does go into the driver's side door. Got our plackets, we gotta put these on. And my plackets are blowing away, guys. Got our placards, got our seal. We need to hook our air hose back up, slide our tandems back to where they need to go, close our doors, go secure this load, and get on out of here. All right, let's see how we're loaded up. Oh, great, barrels. Ugh. All right, so we're gonna leave our tandems. We're gonna slide them all the way up for this load. Yeah, I'm gonna add a few more straps. I wish they would have told me. I could have moved those straps back there. They were supposed to come get me so I can supervise them loading the trailer. But it looks like they put, oh, okay, so they gave me a strap, cool. Got a free strap, guys. All right, so, okay, this is my other strap here. This is the other end to it. And that's stuck, okay. Well, I'll go ahead and throw this strap on there. And I'll get one more out of the truck. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I know it's upside down. It's a joke. Calm down. It's just a joke. You guys know I know better than that. It's just a joke. Calm down. Is that good? Okay. It's just a joke. Yes, that is a huge DOT violation if your placard is on upside down. All right. Let's go ahead and slide these bad boys. It is the manual one. So you gotta pull this thing out. It pulls those out. You slide them. And then you gotta come back out here again and close it back up. So let's do that. This tire looks a little questionable, but I think once we get rolling, the air circulates back and forth through these hoses right here. You see where it says tinted system saves your tires? Well, I know it doesn't say tinted, but whatever that full word is. But it rotates air back and forth, like y'all see. So I think once we get rolling, it'll inflate that tire. The tandems are slid all the way up because the weight is all here. So we have those slid up. Should be good right there. We might get scaled, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure we're good on the weight. Is that placard on correctly? Yep. All right. Paperwork in the door. Well, YouTube, let's go find something to eat. Y'all see I was watching my video from today, making sure everything was good. Ooh, look, our time caught up, guys. All right, let's get on out of here.
Window pane, window pane, yeah. Window pane, window pane, window pane.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly is not so.
Well, that took a lot longer than it was supposed to. So we're at this abandoned restaurant right here. And so we're just gonna park right there for right now. Got some of everything over here. No, we don't want McDonald's. White Castle's down there. This one looks kind of new. Either freshly renovated or new. Got our White Castle. I'm gonna have to start coming out here to the Midwest more often. We have a nice little walk back to the truck, but it'll be well worth it here in a few minutes. So the Steak and Shake is over there. And even though they do have half off milkshakes right now, I do not feel like walking over there. So they had some kind of caramel parfait malt shake thingy. So try that out. Now, White Castle never had good fries. In the comments below, let me know if you agree. White Castle fries, the worst. We got onions all over on the outside of it. That's the White Castle I remember. So all they are is just little slider burgers. They're not the best tasting burgers in the world, but it's something you do miss after not having it for a while. The fries all brown, yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and hit the road.
Window pane, window pane.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away.
My heart says yes, logic says maybe. My heart knows what it was, but logic has me unsteady. I may be going crazy, I'm willing to give it all. Tell me if I'm wrong, I feel emotional. There's an individual who has a place in my heart. We had something special, I knew it from the start. But life took us apart and time made us change. I never forgot you, which is why your phone rang like a boomerang. My feelings always came back. I tried to move on while logic stated facts. My heart always lagged because you weren't there. I tried to fill that void and forget I even care. The random picture glares didn't help at all, but mistakes came about that caused the fall. Has it been solved? Have we tried to solve it? No, came from my heart, but yes, came from logic.
Heart versus logic, I can't deny it. The more I feel, time reveals that my heart keeps beating logic. Heart versus logic, I can't divide it. The more I see, it's clear to me that my heart keeps beating logic.
I went to God in prayer and asked for a sign. Should we be together? Will you be mine? I didn't get an answer. I guess that's a no, but my heart says otherwise. Which way do I go? I'm at the end of a road. Which way do I turn? If I left, it would be right, which is why I return. Heart versus logic, or logic versus heart. Either way it goes, I've liked you from the start. I look at you, girl, and I see a future. I had a dream like King Jr., Martin Luther. A dream where two different sides came together and formed a union that was made for the better. People of all sizes and different colors. Division put aside in order to support us. The special day I saw was at our wedding, which explains why I asked you to marry me.
Heart versus logic, I can't deny it. The more I feel, time reveals that my heart keeps beating logic. Heart versus logic, I can't divide it. The more I see, it's clear to me that my heart keeps beating logic.
While growing up, I had pain not physically, but in my brain, mentally and spiritually. Liquid wasn't dead to me. I vividly remember seeing myself in my poetry. Felt alone in a box with nothing but insane thoughts. My calling was outside my house, in trouble in my whereabouts. Never said what was in my mind, I kept it to myself. It was pain that helped me grow, made me stronger on the go. You can probably tell every time I do a show. I'm connecting many dots like stars in the sky, and putting together pieces like a zodiac sign. I can look back and see how my life was transformed. My life has grown from the rain of my storms. Looking forward and my future is pleasant once again. Not knowing what comes next makes me anxious. My goals are coming soon, just chill a little longer. But wait, you gotta wait until the hook is
was
over.
blind, but now I see. There's no one greater than him and me. Oh yes, you too, you can be free. All I need you to do is follow me. I once was blind, but now I see. There's no one greater than him and me. Oh yes, you too, you can be free. All I need you to do is follow me. follow me.
What am I to do? I feel so confused. I try to do the right thing, but it causes me to lose. Life is a race and full of competition. I'm trying to stay focused while I'm in meditation, but I'm distracted by pushing others first. Even though sometimes it may end in hurt, but when we both lose, it makes me feel worse. But I'd rather you be the one who finds their worth. I've told my story several times. Each time I get more inspired to see where my life could have been if I did not leave my sin. Helps me wanna pour in lives who had struggles like mine. Now that you've heard my passion, let's line up in humble fashion. Tell the world our testimonies and to give God all the glory. Without his love, I would be trash in the corner somewhere bad. Because I'm thankful that he cares. His good news I will go share. Other lives need his peace. The streets is where I choose to preach.
Blind, but now I see there's no one greater than him in me. Oh yes, you too, you can be free. All I need you to do is follow me. I once was blind, but now I see there's no one greater than him in me. Oh yes, you too, you can be free. All I need you to do is follow me. Follow me.
Follow me. Today's music was brought to you by moi. So let's get out of here and make sure everything is good. Well, we are parked for the night. Make sure everything looks good. It was a fight for a spot, but we got it. We're here the wrong way, but we had to secure a spot. Oh man. Yeah, we're the only truck that's in the wrong way. Sometimes you gotta fight for a spot. The other guy saw me try to race back around because he thought I was trying to get that corner spot or the spot towards the front up there, so he tried to beat me to it. But I knew of that one right there, and it was a lot easier to back into because I had that space, the empty space up in front of me. So that's what you get. Kind of beat me to it. He saw me. But let's run in here, see if Arby's is open, and see about getting something to eat. Well, that would do it for today. Pretty smooth day, pretty straightforward. We should be home sometime around 7 p.m. tomorrow. So as soon as I finish this burger here, I'm going right to bed. So, pretty straightforward, good day. So, get home tomorrow, do my 10-hour break, get up Friday morning, I'll deliver those loads, knock them out, get back home, start my 34-hour break, wake up Sunday morning, knock out that run back and forth to San Antonio, and start off the next week. That's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. So like I said in the beginning of this video, the music in this video was by yours truly. So if y'all want to check out music or help me pick out a playlist for the concert in August, look me up, MUZIK, MIXER, and let me know what songs I should do. Let me know what songs you like. Just give me some kind of feedback on it. It is some amateur music, but it is what it is. Y'all go follow the Facebook page, because that is growing, and I do want to get some more feedback and interact with you guys one-on-one on there. So, but anyway, this is Lone Star Texas Ranger signing off, and I will catch you guys at noon Central Standard Time tomorrow.